Salman Rushdie's The 11th Hour arrives as a literary event, a book steeped in reflection, resilience, and the shadow of mortality. Before diving into this review, remember to subscribe, like, and share this story to stay updated with more book reviews and cultural insights. Rushdie's latest work, set to be released on November 4, 2025, through Penguin Random House, is his first collection of fiction since the near-fatal attack that changed his life in 2022. It carries the weight of survival and the urgency of creation, serving as both an artistic statement and a personal reckoning. The book is composed of 5 interlinked stories, or what Rushdie calls a quintet, stretching across India, England, and the United States, 3 landscapes that have shaped his life and imagination. From the opening pages, the 11th Hour is suffused with themes of departure, memory, and the fragile persistence of identity. Each story, while distinct, reflects a shared tone of farewell. Farewell to people, to places, to versions of oneself that no longer exist. Rushdie uses his trademark magic realism to turn grief into art, weaving the ordinary and the supernatural into narratives that ask how we face the end of things, the end of a life, a love, or a home. One of the standout stories, in the South, follows 2 elderly men in Chennai who bicker, laugh, and confront the looming presence of death, their friendship set against the backdrop of a national tragedy. Another tale returns to Bombay, the city immortalized in Midnight's Children, where a musician with mystical talent finds himself trapped in a powerful family that cannot understand his art. A third story unfolds in an English university, haunted, literally, by an academic spirit seeking retribution. Rushdie's signature mix of humor, sorrow, and mythic undertones runs through them all, creating an atmosphere that is both intimate and expansive. The book's title, The 11th Hour, signals urgency, the moment before it's too late. That tension animates every page. Rushdie is writing at the threshold of his own mortality, and it shows. His sentences burn with a kind of necessity, a need to say what remains unsaid. These are stories about endings, yes, but they are also stories about survival, the stubborn, luminous will to keep speaking. The collection feels like a mirror held up to the twilight of a life devoted to storytelling, and in that reflection, we see a writer still defiant, still inventive, still capable of surprise. Not every story achieves the same power. Some readers may find the fragmented structure less immersive than a full-length novel, or the rich tangle of myth and metaphor difficult to follow. Rushdie demands attention, patience, and a willingness to wander through digressions that often lead somewhere profound. For those unaccustomed to his style, the prose may feel heavy. For longtime admirers, it is unmistakably his voice, ironic, lyrical, alive with invention. What makes The 11th Hour remarkable is not just its literary craft, but its context. This is a writer who nearly lost his life to violence and silence, returning to the page with stories about life's final moments. There is courage in that act, and there is grace. The book reads like both a farewell and a celebration, an acknowledgement that time is running short but imagination endures. It's a work that confronts fear without bitterness and loss without surrender. In the end, The 11th Hour feels less like a comeback and more like continuation, proof that Rushdie's imagination remains unbroken. It's not an easy read, but it's a necessary one. Each story invites reflection on what it means to live and to let go, to remember and to forgive. It's a collection that lingers long after the final page, a testament to the endurance of storytelling itself. Readers looking for meaning, beauty, and truth in the face of mortality will find all 3 here, written by a man who knows how precious the 11th Hour can be.